You are now tuned in to Shades Radio. Shades Radio. Right here on YouTube. Just for you. I'm your host and producer Kurt Nice, ready to bring you some new vibrations for 2026. Happy New Year and much peace and blessings to you and yours for the year of 2026. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a look back and see where we are right now in the state of music and culture as we move into this seemingly tumultuous year already. So we're gonna do a wrap-up of 2025 and discuss the year in rap music, AI music, culture, politics, and even spirituality. Alright, so we're gonna be talking about all those things through a 3-part series that I'm gonna be preparing for you right here. Today we're gonna be taking a look at part 1, which will cover all the things that we need to discuss about the state of music culture and this new thing they call AI. Alright, which is really not new. It's been going on for years right at this point. And as someone with a long history and lineage in underground hip-hop, for real, underground hip-hop culture, who now uses AI as not only an entertainment source, but a bit of a mental health tool that I use to keep my sanity in these tumultuous times that we're in right now. And we've actually been in for a while. So with no further ado, I'm gonna let you check out a new way to listen to podcast topics. All of these songs right here have been ripped and remastered from social media posts and topics throughout the year that touched me in a particular way, so I wanted to bring them to you. I kind of agree with a lot of the sentiments and the points in these posts, so I was able to use AI music to recreate those social media posts into actual entertaining music, at least to me it is. So we'll see what you think. We got a bunch of different topics that go throughout the range of things that were being discussed in 2025 about AI music and just music culture in general. So take a listen. Hope you enjoy it. Peace.
I know niggas who use AI. I'll be in the studio with niggas, and niggas be on ChatGPT. That's AI.
For lyrics?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm not mad at them niggas though. Like I'm not mad at you niggas. Like if you using ChatGPT and you going crazy, I'm not mad at you niggas. Yeah. Do whatever you wanna do if you're utilizing it as a tool. Dope. Like if you making beats, you got a loop you need to build around, you need an idea, and then you go create off of inspiration that you got off of that. I'm not judging you for that because that's just like having a writer. If you got a writer in the room, if you an artist and you have a writer in your room, I don't wanna hear shit about you talking about AI, cause you got the help. You have another somebody else assisting you. It's the same thing.
Except stupid. You don't gotta pay this thing.
You don't have to pay AI. You just get it on your own.
As for like it has to be credited because when you work with writers like you credit them.
So even if you're not paying AI but like assisted by AI, you gotta say it, right?
What you think a ghostwriter is?
I know a lot of rappers. That ain't credited, they ghost.
Okay.
So if you're not crediting your ghost, I'd rather you use AI, man.
Go ahead, use AI. Just go ahead, use it because you're doing the same shit.
You got the same assistance. Nah, like, I'm not opposed to somebody helping you on the hook, but if niggas is writing your whole verses and putting you through like telling you how to say it and doing all that shit, that's what AI be doing.
So what's the problem?
That's one less bill you can't afford. Stupid! Like I'm not mad at you niggas. Like if you using ChatGPT and you going crazy, not mad at you niggas. Do whatever you wanna do if you utilizing it as a tool. That's dope.
You don't have to pay, you just need to pay,
Like I'm not mad at you niggas.
You don't have to pay it, you just get it on your own.
Like I'm not mad at you niggas.
You don't have to pay it, yo. You don't have to pay it, you just get it on your own. You don't have to pay it, you just get it on your own.
I'm not mad at you niggas. I'm not mad at you niggas.
We just make the old new again. Flip the past, bring it back, let it breathe again. If you got a creative mind, you can use anything. It's not stealing, it's rebuilding what the music been. We just make the old new again. Flip the past, bring it back, let it breathe again. If you got a creative mind, you can use anything. It's not stealing, it's rebuilding what the music been.
If you have a creative mind, you can basically use anything. It's not actually stealing. Hard to believe though. If you have a creative mind, you can basically use anything. For example, I could take a record such as a basic Disneyland Mickey Mouse record, for example. It's not actually stealing. Now people may not believe it, but if you look through this old record, you can find things like drum beats on them. It's hard to believe though.
We take the old and make it shine. New rhythm from another time. If you creative, you can redesign. It ain't stealing when you redefine. We take the old and make it shine. New rhythm from another time. If you creative, you can redesign. It ain't stealing when you redefine.
When we sample, we don't just sample and just lay it and loop it. We can turn it backwards, make the end the beginning. Chop it up and make it sound like a totally new and different instrument being played. It's not actually stealing. It's like bringing back the old songs, making the old songs new again. And people like it, even more.
We just make the old new again. Flip the past, bring it back, let it breathe again. If you got a creative mind, you can use anything. It's not stealing, it's rebuilding what the music been. We just make the old new again. Flip the past, bring it back, let it breathe again. If you got a creative mind, you can use anything. It's not stealing, it's rebuilding what the music been.
Really? Sucks for you. Ooh, that's tough. Sucks for you. Ooh, that's tough. Really?
There is an AI R&B artist who just signed a multi-million-dollar deal and has a top 5 R&B album, and the person is doing none of the work.
Really?
I think you guys think that AI can just be the cover for something, which some people can use. They can make an AI cover. AI can also make the entire song. It can sing the entire song. It can make the entire beat.
Really?
You can have a song that's one type of song and say, AI, make this into a club song.
Really?
And it'll literally rewrite, re-sing in a different voice and redo the entire thing.
Really?
And they don't have to credit anyone.
Ooh, that's tough. That sucks for you.
And the person is doing none of the work.
Really?
That sucks for you. Ooh, that's tough. Sucks for you. Ooh, that's tough. That sucks for you. Ooh, that's tough. Sucks for you. Ooh, that's tough. That sucks for you. There is an AI R&B artist who just signed a multi-million-dollar deal and has a top 5 R&B album. And the person is doing none of the work.
Really?
I think you guys think that AI can just be the cover for something, which some people can use. They can make an AI cover. AI can also make the entire song. It can sing the entire song. It can make the entire beat. You can have a song that's one type of song and say, AI, make this into a club song. And it'll literally rewrite, re-sing in a different voice and redo the entire thing. And they don't have to credit anyone.
Ooh, that's tough.
And the person is doing none of the work, really.
Ooh, that's tough. That sucks for you. Ooh, that's tough. That for you. Ooh, that's tough. That sucks for you.
Really.
That for you. Ooh, that's tough.
Really. Really.
Ooh, that's tough.
Really. Really.
If I was trying to brainwash people, man, I would first take their history away, and then I would poison their music. That's exactly what I would do. Like, I remember back in the day, man, it was all fire, and one or two ones that, slipped through the cracks. But now it's one or two fires, and everything else slips through the cracks. That's my opinion of shit. I'm cut different, I'm a little older, and I know what it's supposed to sound like. I know the elements of hip-hop. I was blessed enough to come up in an era where it was the golden era. The golden era, yeah. And I can actually go and thank the ones that came before me. I can thank them for what for, or for the ground that they laid for me to stand on, man. Look at what they're doing with black history, yeah. Black history is becoming extinct. The more we try to talk about it and bring it to the forefront, the more they try to hide it, okay? I don't know why a certain group of people feel like they have to continuously punch down on folks while punch down on black people. I know for a fact that black people are so great, man. I'm talking about birthright great. And for whatever reason,
Some people do anything to dim that light. They do anything to dim that light or make you forget who you are, and then impose and interject the you that they want you to be.
And I know what it's supposed to sound like.
You know,
I know the elements of hip-hop. I know what it's supposed to sound like.
you know,
I know the elements of hip-hop. I know what it's supposed to sound like.
you know.
I know the elements of hip-hop. If you really think about it,
Some people do anything to dim that light. They do anything to dim that light, make you forget who you are. Kaisenat is not black American. And I hate to keep doing this because I'm tired of the diaspora wars just as much as the next man, and I have African and real Caribbean friends in real life that don't act like this. But that man is not black American. And the ones that have some common sense and have some knowledge and know their history need to start talking to the ones that don't, because Caribbeans like Kaisenat defend the neon. A man who called his mother Harriet Tubman. These young black dudes do not know their history. And to make it even worse, the fact that these new generation are young. Low black men that don't take anything serious. Nothing is serious, too young. So a man like Neon can say racist stuff. He can call a black woman whatever he want out his mouth and tell her that she need to listen to his her master. And then he can do whatever he want online. His digital footprint crazy. People like Aiden Ross, they can support Trump. They can put the racists in office. They can back Project 2020 play Neon, Aiden Ross. These streamers and none of it is serious to these young dudes. When I was 18 years old, I was going to a HBCU. I was black at it, black, black, black. I was at every convention, every speech that an activist came to. I was deep in the history of black. That's your phase in your life to do research on your history. This is not a phase in your life to not take anything serious. You young men are lost. You're lost. Lost, 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 lost. You young men are lost. You're lost. Lost, 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 lost. So Kaisenat, the same one that said black Americans don't have any culture. You don't know your history. You don't know black history, and you don't know nothing about Harriet Tubman or any of the pioneers or the activists that got us here today, or the whole civil rights movement. The reason that your family even felt comfortable coming to the Americas. This is what we talking about when we talk about this new generation. They don't take nothing serious and it's pissing us off. And y'all need to teach y'all kids, Africans, Caribbeans, y'all need to teach y'all kids to learn more about our culture as a whole, because the results that we're getting is the same as your parents and your grandparents. Africans and Caribbeans alike, a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them want to align themselves with white race only. They want to align themselves just like the Indians who want to align themselves with white people only. Asians that come here that want to align themselves with white people only. Hispanics, lost, lost, lost. This is not a phase in your life to not take anything serious. You young men are lost. You're lost, 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 lost. We are stronger together than divided, so it's hard to keep on having this conversation. But y'all is not helping, y'all do not want to be connected. Y'all don't want to be connected, y'all don't even want to learn your history. I got Caribbeans telling me that I don't know enough about Caribbean history to say that we all are one. I know more about Caribbean history than you know about Caribbean history. It's all the same boat. We have to stop acting like the Caribbean and black people in Caribbean. No! I quit. Y'all got it, bro, y'all got it. Y'all youngins got it, the streamers got it. Everybody got it, I give up, bro. Leave me alone, bro. I'm just gonna move to a different country or something. This is not the phase in your life. Lost, 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 lost. You young man are lost, you're lost. Lost, 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 lost.
So get money, do what you do, get money. But stop calling everything fucking hip-hop, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause everything ain't hip-hop. You know what I mean? Anything that niggas say, we supposed to just, right? We supposed to just co-sign it, like seriously?
Nah, hating on, nothing.
The generation that's here today, all of us is man's man niggas. If we don't feel that way, you can't sell me that. You know what I mean? And I just feel like a lot of times we get sold on shit because, yo, I did it first, so yo, this or whatever, or putting a lot of shit to be shit that it ain't. Now look at it like this, like in rock music, you see how they separate shit. This is punk rock, This is hardcore metal, but it's all under there. Make it all work. It's all under the thing of rock music. Yo, we be piling shit all up in there and calling it this and calling it that when it really ain't even that. Remember they used to have these seminars in like DC. A bunch of living legends was on the stage. Some girl got up and said, yo, what do you think about the leaders in the new school? They were the first young group to have it on. What niggas is just like, yo, who is this, right? And one of the legends of all legends, he was like, yo, I don't understand that shit whack. I'm a high 17 years old, 18, you know, we worship these guys. And I was like, yo, they hating on the young dudes coming up. And so I always told myself, never do it. I never hate on the young dudes, but some of the shit the young dudes be doing is out of control. We gotta accept all type of weird shit going on. You gotta remember, they ain't come from the shit we come from, right? So it's the same way how our parents, when they was hearing the music that we love, what the fuck is that? It's normal for us to be like, yo, we can't really relate all the way, but now it's at an all-time high of a lot of sucker shit going on. And real niggas, to be real niggas, ain't really being like, yo, hold up, nah. You know I'm just having fun. You know I'm just having fun.
This is something I guess we can now put on wax. Joe Budden in his video to Lil Yachty. That dude was right. And he got killed for years, only to end up being right. I respect Joe Budden because one thing I know about this pod and shit is you'll make a take that you get clowned for years, and then when you're right, nobody will say anything. But Joe Budden, when he asked Lil Yachty, he's asking him about really the fabric of hip-hop. The fabric of hip-hop and how seriously do you take it? He's like, do you care about this genre that's giving you the, you know? And everybody was, and everybody took Lil Yachty's hand. Yeah. You know I'm just having fun. You know I'm just having fun. Well, guess what? The genre is shit now. Because you didn't care about the essence of it. You just wanna have fun. We shut Joe up, we said he was old. Shut up, Joe, you old ass. You old hater. Stop hating these young dudes and now look. They're taking their fun and now look. Yachty, what? You gonna go do a different album, right? The best album you did ain't even hip-hop, right? You're gonna go do something else. So when you have a brother that comes from real hip-hop, questioning you on what you gonna do for the genre, and we let you just not give a fuck. We just let you son Joe Budden, who literally comes from real hip-hop. We should've let Joe put you in that place, so that the OGs know that they can put these youngins in their place. Because guess what? Jim Jones, all these old artists, Fat Joe, Jadakiss, all these old rappers who low-key should be getting respect, they're still looking for respect from young creators, young artists. When you think about it, back then even I was like, Joe, you're being way too hard. You know why? You know what the real issue was? They sat academics across from Joe. Hip-hop had already started to lean into the internet. Yeah, you're right. It was Ak and Joe were opposite. That was the show. It was Ak's gonna have the young perspective, and Joe's gonna be the old grumpy hip-hop dude. Yeah, and we're gonna put a woman there to moderate. I think it might have been Joe's idea, and it wasn't a bad idea at all. It was literally Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp. You could see what they were going for, like first take, but hip-hop. But when we looked at that episode with Yachty, it was kinda like everybody just said, you're angry as fuck. You old, you need to chill. Yeah, but look at what happened. 10 years later, what do you always tell me? It be about how you say stuff and how you go about it that people focus on, and not your message. That's a fact. I'm just having fun. Well, guess what? The genre is shit now. You know I'm just having fun. You know I'm just having fun. Well, guess what? The genre is shit now. Shit now. You know I'm just having fun. The genre is shit now.
Lizzo said there's no song of the summer because they can no longer serve the masses. Basically, her whole stance is, because of the internet, artists now have to serve their people. It's becoming more niche now. And I call bullshit on them The reason that there is no song of the summer for 2025 is not because they can't serve the masses. It is because the artists are not at the wavelength that the masses is on right now. You know what that mass wavelength is right now? Revolution, truth talking. And they can't be on that type of time because their puppet masters won't allow them to. I mean, just think about it. The last song that I remember was the song of the summer was They Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. A song in which he's calling out weird shit that's going on in the industry. One person in particular, but it's really about a sinister group of them. The people are waking up and these artists are not feeding that. So that's why they don't want to hear what you got to make. What? Another song about how rich you are? Another song about how many bitches you got? We're done with that shit, bro. We want revolution. We want change. That's why there's no song of the summer. That's why there's no song of the summer. That shit, bro. We want revolution. We want change.
First Coachella drops his rappers. Now Spotify only has 4 rap songs in its entire global chart. From 56 to 4 in just 5 years, let's talk about what's really happening. What up, I'm J Mike, multi-platinum producer. I don't work with artists like Drake, Future, Nicki, Wayne, etc., etc., etc. I've seen this machine from the inside. And when I see numbers like this, I don't see a slump, I see a setup. The narrative you hear is rap fell off, artists got lazy, the culture got boring. Nah. This is a direct result of people who never cared about hip-hop, treating it like a gold rush, not a culture. We handed hip-hop over to hypebeasts, A&Rs, bloggers, and podcasters. People not from the soil and let them define what's hot. They flooded the game with their lingo amid cloud-driven trash and stripped away what made rap special. And then throw in the algorithm and rewards virality over vision. The platform doesn't care if the music's great, it just wants clicks. Malcolm Gladwell shows us in Outliers that not one person is self-made. It is a very specific set of conditions that help them to get to the point that they are Bill Gates and Steve Jobs were born in the exact same year. All born at the perfect time for the next booming industry known as tech. Same with hip-hop's billionaires, Dre, Diddy, Hove. Hip-hop was becoming an industry. They were born at the right moment and had the culture. You can't duplicate that with data. You need incubators, community, language, the culture, and not just numbers. Let's look at Patafletz's top 5 rappers list of the last decade, and I'm gonna show you all the pattern. You think any of them came from a playlist? Number 1 is Drake, brought to us not by an A&R, not by a blogger, brought to us by the greatest rapper of that moment was Lil Wayne. Signed to a black-owned label with legacy. These were the specific set of conditions that brought us to Drake. Next was Kendrick. He was made under a similar set of conditions. Under the TDE compound. Now he had to spar with the likes of J-Rock, Ab-Soul, and Schoolboy Q on a daily basis. Could you imagine the type of lyricist you become from those conditions? Built by peers, not A&Rs, not a playlist. Number 3, we got Kanye Rockefeller black ownership again. Brought in by Dame Dash and Hope. Under the Rockefeller system, number 4, we got Future, now Future. We know, came from the Dungeon family, his cousin being the late great Rico Wade. Rest in peace. And then him later being signed to one of the hottest rappers in Atlanta at the time, Rocco. And then finally at number 5, we got J. Cole. J. Cole was signed by who some believe is the greatest to ever do it, Jay-Z. No data, no team, just greatness. And to help propel him to the superstar that he is now. Not one came from a blog, or a podcast, or some new young A&R from the suburbs. They came from community. Even though this last year gave us some of the most incredible albums that we heard in a while, since the game changed to start chasing trends instead of crafting timeless music, the quality dropped. Before you couldn't keep up with dope albums dropping. Now once in a while, something decent might cut through. Because the industry gutted its own infrastructure. And Spotify, let's be real, they've always gamed creators. These charts don't reflect the culture, they reflect who's controlling the pipeline. Truth is, no matter what these charts say, we will always adapt.
Lizzo really gonna sit here and try to tell us that the reason that the music ain't musicin' is because of the algorithm? As if we forgot about what happened with Drake last year. As if we forgot about Tom Hanks. As if we don't know who you guys really are now. As if you forgot about your own allegations. We don't care. You guys signed a 360 deal. You guys are signed to the beast. What do you not understand? Hip-hop has already reached its peak. That was back in early 2000 up to maybe 2016, that was it. The last bit of good, decent artists was SoundCloud rappers, but we found out that you guys have been hypnotizing us and mind controlling us through the music. We found out that y'all been casting spells and curses on us. The truth has been revealed, this is Revelations. Revelations needs to be revealed, we see it now. You guys are doing satanic stuff. Okay, and we found out that the Met Gala ain't nothing but a satanic initiation. I don't understand if you understand the times that we are in, but you need to take a look around. Or you need to ask one of your family members, right, who's still down here in the trenches with us. But we do not care about celebrities anymore.
We know who you guys are, we know what energies y'all be trying to channel more. We know who you work for, we know what agendas that y'all will put in place to fulfill. So we know that you were big girls, so we know that they were trying to get you to push, trying to get you to use your vessel to continue to push gluttony out here. That's just what it was, we already know that it's a deadly sin, right? Everybody got it, everybody job, everybody got position when it comes to the industry. And then we got Offset and JID, let the bodies hit the floor. Y'all still coming out with Schwetanic music. Y'all still coming out with Schwetanic music. I don't understand. So it has nothing to do with the algorithm. It has to do with the fact that people are waking up. The audience that you're trying to go after, the millennials and Gen Z, baby, we are awakened. We see what it is for what it is. Revolution will not be televised. It is currently going on. That's why you ain't making no sales, baby. That's just what it is. And then you got Lotto and you got Ice Spice coming together, and they talk about some gay. You're still talking about your womanly parts, still trying to push to my little cousins in high school right now. How to honor they get. You pushing lust, that's what you push. Them girls right there gonna have people out here burning. Them girls out here gonna have girls getting abortions. Them girls out here gonna have people getting. Them girls out here gonna have people getting soul ties out here. Unwanted soul ties. Keep talking about things that should be sacred. I was blind back then, but now I can see. Amazing grace. Y'all don't understand that song was about us waking up. None of y'all write music about, you know, high vibrational stuff. Let the bodies hit the floor. After everything that happened with Astro, you still talking about some let bodies hit the floor. Ice Spice had to lose all that weight and gain it all back. She had to go through her humiliation ritual. Alistair, I was dark, but we do not care about celebrity more. We know who you guys are, we know what energies y'all be trying to channel. I was blind back then, but now I can see. Amazing grace.
No low vibes, no low vibration. I'm moving different, I'm on elevation. They stuck in cycles, chaos, and mutation. Flashing money just to beg for validation. I keep my distance, protect my foundation. They chase a thrill, I chase transformation. If it ain't growth, then it's stagnation. No low vibes in my rotation. Stay away from low vibrational people. They're not genuine at all. Their lifestyle is what can I do to survive? What can I do to get over on me? They're all fake, they're in survival mode, so they don't wanna make real connections. They just wanna see what they can gain from you. All they care about is flashing money, materialistic items, busting cheeks and snaking people. Low vibrational people. They like, let's go band for band. Now if we look at the hidden rules among social classes, right? The wealthy class invest money, middle class manage money. Low vibrational people or people in poverty spend money. They always let us spend money. That's why you always see them flashing money.
It's not real happiness.
It's a plea for validation. Real happiness don't come from materialistic items or how much chicks you crack. Keep the vibrations up, I don't deal with desperation. They loud for attention, I'm quiet in meditation. They flexing for the gram, but they break from pressure. Living in survival, can't see beyond the mess. No low vibes, no noise, no imitation. I move with purpose, they move for confirmation.
They both had low emotional maturity, so any little thing can set them off. You say a wrong thing, you bump into the wrong crowd, and a woman think that that's masculinity, but no, it's a plea for help. You see, street dudes grew up with a father, so they took after the traits of their mother, and that's why they quick to react, slow to reflect. Think about it. Whenever you stare at a street dude, what they always say, what you looking at, my nigga? It's the same energy as a woman. Low emotional maturity.
That's why females are drawn to street dudes, because they share the same emotional maturity. Mistaking chaos for chemistry, that's why they don't like the good guy. Cause peace feels boring when all you ever grew up around was dysfunction.
Chaos and drama.
Never assume loudness for being strong. Raised voices is an aggressive form of manipulation. It's supposed to get you scared and give them what they want. If I made anybody upset with this post, the truth is,
stay away from low vibes, low minds, low energy. People in survival always treat you like an enemy. Everything's a hustle, everything's a quick scheme. Flashing all their dollars, but they bankrupt in their self-esteem. I don't match care, I protect my peace.
low vibrate tribal get deleted like a leaf. Vibes don't lie, I can feel your desperation. Tryna look strong, but it's really agitation. Flashing all that cash, but it's all compensation. For a soul to start for real elevation. No low vibes, no false invitation. I'm tuned to the truth, higher conversations. No low vibes, no false invitation. I'm tuned to the truth, higher conversations. No low vibes, no low vibration. I'm moving different, I'm on elevation. They stuck in cycles, chaos, abuse, and temptation. Flashing money just to beg for validation. No low vibes, no low vibration. I'm moving different, I'm on elevation. They stuck in cycles, chaos, and imitation. Flashing money just to beg for validation.
Ain't no motherfucker know better how to make me happy more than me. Man, I see now. Man, I see now. Yeah, man, I see now. Ain't no motherfucker know better how to make me happy more than me. Man, I see now. Man, I see now. Ain't no motherfucker know better how to make me happy more than me. Man, I see now. Man, I see now.
Hey, this real quick, man. I was just telling myself, I said, man, I see now how some people can just stay single their whole entire fucking life, like. And I'm not saying it's the thing to do. I can understand it, because I use myself for an example. When you by yourself, all you have to worry about is making yourself happy. Ain't no motherfucker better know how to make me happy more. So if I wake up one morning and I don't feel like talking, I don't gotta fucking talk. If I wake up and feel like going shopping, I just go fucking shop. Or I wanna go out to eat, I go out to eat. Or if I just wanna not do nothing all day, I just do nothing all day. Or if I wanna just work all day, I just work all day. If I wanna take a trip, I just go take a trip. But when you involved with somebody else, you can be fucking happy doing what you're doing. Even if it's just working all the time, that just could just make you fucking happy. You happy? But now, they less fucking happy. Because you ain't doing for them or what they feel. You should be doing for them, whatever that means. Ain't no motherfucker know better how to make me happy more than me. Man, I see now. Man, I see now. Ain't no motherfucker know better how to make me happy more than me. Man, I see now.
man, I see now. Whoa. So when I think about it to myself, I'm like, shit, I see how some people can just be by themselves their whole fucking entire life and just really be happy. I know they probably miss the companionship and all that shit, but when you just talking about straight up happiness, when you by yourself, it's easy to make yourself happy because you just do what the fuck make you happy. I be looking at it, I'm like, why don't you just do what make you happy? I do what make me happy, and then we just fucking say we go together. Ain't no motherfucker know better how to make me happy more than me. Man, I see now. Man, I see now. Ain't no motherfucker know better how to make me happy more than me. Yeah, man, I see now. Man, I see now.
Hey, top 6 things I think the alphabet agencies are pushing into our communities. This is just my list, so here we go. Number 1, red pill black. I think this is the most covered side being ran through our communities right now. Writings about alpha male behavior and hyper masculine talking points are harmful, so dumb, and it makes our men look foolish. Simps, I hate it for us. Kill it with fire. Kill it with fire. Number 2, sports betting. They turned casinos into apps and injected them straight into our dopamine cycles. It's another get-rich-quick scheme that has been marketed towards a community that has been historically stripped of their riches. I hate it and I want it to implode. Number 3, digital dating discourse. The next person that tries to get me to debate the cost of dates or who pays, I'm assuming that you're a fed. Are you the fed? These are recycled, unproductive topics, and it only makes sense that they're seated. Have all the seats. You ain't fooling me. Whoa! Don't be a sucker. Wake up. Don't be a puppet on that wire. Nah. They're playing with your mind undercover like shh. Keep your ass numb just to put out that fire. Don't be a sucker. Don't fall for it. They're feeding you noise, keep you stuck in the clutter. Red pills, apps, all that chatter don't matter. Don't be a sucker. Never. Don't be a sucker. Number 4, music and film. Them too. The word industry plan is overused. True. But artists who gain notoriety for harmful sentiments toward our communities are absolutely welcome. Boosted and invested in heavily. Them fools are getting paid, son. Therefore the industry plans. Yo, bigger street plans. I won't be explaining further. Number 5, convenience. Commodifying convenience is slowly making us comfortable with never being convenience. Right now it's convenient to have food delivered, money transfer, packages that are etc. Blah blah blah. And soon it will be too inconvenient to protest, to fight, to resist. I stress before making that reach, so just sit with it. It'll make sense. Don't be a sucker. Open your eyes. Open. They running these psyops right in disguise. Scroll that fight, that's the trap they designed. Don't be a sucker. Don't be the lie. Don't be a sucker. Hey, don't be a sucker. Yeah. They want you sedated, passive, and cluttered. Check it off, see the string, watch the cover. Don't be a sucker. Don't be a sucker. Number 6, celebrity drama. Oh, now here we go. We love brain rot reality TV filled with manufactured drama. Y'all love that shit, keep it real. Because it helps us mentally escape from the conflicts in our own lives. It sedates us. And at the risk of sounding like a conspiracist, how long can we be sedated? How long? Before that becomes the base state of being. Damn, don't be a sucker. No. They tryna keep your mind low. Tie poison in your info, feeding you fear just to make you go slow. Don't be a sucker. Wake up. All of that drama's just noise in the buffer. Once you see the game, you won't trust another sucker. Don't be a sucker. Don't be a sucker. Don't be a sucker. Wake up. Don't be a puppet on that wire. Nah. They playing with your mind undercover like shh. Keep your head numb just to put out that fire. Don't be a sucker. Wake up. All of that drama just noise in the buffer. Once you see the game, you won't trust another sucker. Don't be a 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 sucker.